race one of the Isle of Man TT 2023.
This is it. In our sport, this is the big showdown.
Away they go. We are three-wheel racing in the Isle of Man once again. And is it going to be the Ben and Tom Birchall show? Or will it be Pete Vance and Jevon Walmsley? What are we going to see from Ryan and Callum Crowe?
More outfits leaving the grandstand. Bit of wheel spin away there.
That's extremely close.
To be up in 5th place as a newcomer is brilliant.
That is even quicker.
Yep, you see the helicopter struggling to keep up.
Bounds and Walmsley. Gaggle of outfits coming up the mountain. Super hard to pass here.
They're not scared of jumping that outfit, that is for sure.
Continue to apply the throttle hard on the exit there. Have a look at this. Now they've done it. They've broken the 120 mark on lap 2. Absolutely incredible.
We have witnessed history at the Isle of Man once again.
They take the checkered flag.
And they are raised, and rightly so. What a performance from Ben and Tom Birchall.
Everything were right, Tom were perfect. 100 years of cycle racing. What a ride, it was something else.
We made up with the second lap, we broke the 119. Let's see if we can go a bit more in the next race, eh?
Never really thought that I'd ever turn right into this park firm again. We're so happy.
What a way to celebrate the centenary.
If TTs were meant to be easy, everyone would have a go at doing it, wouldn't they?
Road racing is far more exhilarating, pumps the old adrenaline up massively.
This thing hits the bumps. I mean, your chin takes a pounding, your body takes a pounding.
I think I'm built for the bumps.
Okay, what are you giving here? Got to try.
It's TT, isn't it? That's what we expect.
It is what it is now. 3 laps today. Just get a finish, get home, have a beer.
Battle against the course, battle against yourself. It's what the TT's about, isn't it?
Just glad to be here in the 100th anniversary.
And away we go.
Look at the speed. That looks far from comfortable. Absolutely tied in a knot in that sidecar outfit, trying to hide from the wind. Very exciting young pairing.
This is that wheel spin as they come out of quarter bridge there. On it. Just look at this. Taking an absolute battering.
Yeah, they're not going to back off to the end. They've got to keep the pressure on the Birchalls.
Through the timing beam, they've broken their own lap record. Look at this.
Oh, look at the speed.
Unreal.
Heart's pounding now. It's hard work, we all know that. Obviously, it's completely different around here.
There's officially 2 pensioners on this bike.
I just hang on to him, to be fair. I just did my fastest ever lap.
Driver's up for it, and I'm up for it, so hopefully we can push on a bit more.
So impressive. Oh, look at him go.
Tucking in now and up through the gears. It's an absolutely epic performance from Ben and Tom Birchall. Their 11th TT win in a row, a total of 14.
Wow, what a phenomenal TT.
To do 120 lap at 100 years, to come away with 2 wins, mega. Shame we want the top step, but 120 is a bonus, isn't it? To get third out of the week we've had, couldn't ask for anything else. We managed to do a 120, so next year's got to be 121, hasn't it?
It's been a bit wild at the end here, hasn't it? Huh? Yeah.
It's going to make TT 2024 something to behold.
Wheelers around the world. It is Wednesday. It is a day of... No, it's not Wednesday at all, is it? It's Thursday because of the delays. It is the day of the second sidecar race here at TT 2024. This is the last daily download with me, Jack Laidlow. Right, and I tell you what, I'm very, very excited. Now, before we get going, I must say that in the last about 48 hours, there's been 3 different schedules, right? Not only was the sidecar race pushed back from yesterday to today, it originally was at 11:45, then it was at 11:20, and now, last minute, there's been a final update to the schedule. It would be at 10:30. So the sidecar racers, you know, they're all rising early now to try and get up to scrutineering to get out for the race later on, which is not too far away. So come on then, let's have a little wander on the paddock. Now, what can I update you on? Of course, we saw on Tuesday that the Birchall outfit is back. But Ben Birchall and Kevin Russo were very, very happy with Tuesday night's shakedown lap. They are looking forward to the race this morning. Team ARC Lee Crawford, they have another problem during the shakedown lap. Their engine failed, and therefore they've had to rush in the last 24 hours to get another Kawasaki sent over from England to the Isle of Man. They have been flat out working. It has been a marvel. I can't wait to see them out on track. They really deserve a good result today. Moreover, Dave Molyneux and Jake Roberts again had another water pump issue on Tuesday night. They will be back out today though. I'm excited to see how they do. They've been plagued with problems this year. It's been awful to watch such a legend have so many issues. Now let's just see who's got about. As I say, it was last minute when that schedule changed, so there might not be a lot of people around and about, as we'll all be rushing to get to scrutineering. Now, whoever told Ellis is here. Hello, Todd. So, you've had a brilliant TT so far. It's a day of the last race. How are you feeling this morning?
Yeah, just waking up, really. Yeah. Yeah, we was laid in bed earlier and we heard the tannoy for scrutineering, so I thought, that's a bit strange, I'll have a bit of a look. And yeah, they brought it forwards an hour, so yeah, just took the bike up to scrutineering now and have a bit of a chill out before the race. At least the sun's shining in it and we can enjoy it and get back on the boat tonight.
Absolutely, yes. Well, it is good to see the sun shining. They've brought it forward because the weather's not meant to be too good later on this afternoon. But so it's only 2 laps this race. How does that affect how you're going into the start of it?
No, same again really, just see it as another 2 laps, a bit less fuel than that, so time should be maybe a bit better on the first lap, but yeah, we'll see, we're just taking it as another 2 laps, like I say, it's our first year learning, so just keep plodding away.
Well, Saturday race saw you do a fantastic lap time. Are you planning to up that in this race today? Have you got any targets set for yourself?
No target set, the same again, like I said, 2 laps, so the nutrition might not be there, we might get a couple more finishes than that, but we'll see. It's just about going out and enjoying it. We've not really got any aims for a first year.
Fantastic. So, as you say, it is your first year at the TT. What have you made of it so far?
Enjoyed it, yeah. Definitely enjoyed it. Weather's not really played ball for our first year. We've not got the laps in that we thought we were going to get, which you massively need as a newcomer. But just another excuse to come back next year, innit?
Absolutely. So we will see you here again?
Definitely, yeah.
Fantastic. Well, brilliant. Best of luck for today, Todd. Could you just get 3 minutes off you? Superb. Good luck, mate. Oh yes, no, I think there's going to be a lot of Sidecar races in the same boat. Of just having to get up right at the last minute. Now it is disappointing that the fact that the race has to be shortened from 3 laps to 2 laps. It'll be it'd be almost like a sprint race for the teams. It's it's a shame really, because 3 laps is a standard amount, but it has to be what they have to be, and I have to mitigate around the circumstances. So it's a good decision by the technical officials. Now, of course, 2 other races today as well. There's a Super Stock pushed on from yesterday, and the Super Sport race as well, which was brought forward from yesterday. Now let's just go and see if we can catch up with any team founds. Of course, they had an amazing. The whole team had a fantastic result on Saturday, with Pete and Jevon, of course, coming second, and Alan and Reece coming third. Let's see if they've got any plans for today. Chat to you, Conrad? Fair enough. That's... oh dear. That's a shame to know that Conrad's got a bit of illness there. I hope that won't affect him in the race. I'm sure it won't. He's been around here enough times. Oh, Rick. How you good? So, Reece, how are you doing today? It's an early start for you this morning, isn't it?
Yeah, it wasn't the best thing to wake up to, having been told we're out an hour early than we are, but...
It's the thing about being in the working paddock.
Pardon?
It's the thing about being in the working paddock, isn't it? But yeah, no.
Yeah, it was really the best, but I'm excited to get out. I'm in a bit of 2 minds really about being a 2 lap race, because you're happy that you're not doing 2 laps, because you a bit less taxing, but at the same time it's your last time out, so you want to make the most of it.
Absolutely. So as you say, it's your first TT. What have you made of it so far? You've had a fair old TT.
Yeah, it's been a bit. I don't really have words for it still yet, to be honest. It still hasn't sank in. Yeah, it's been great. I couldn't have asked for a better driver to do it with, really. He's been, amazing. The whole team's just been, so good at taking care of me, really. So yeah, it's all really to them that I've done so well.
Brilliant. We will be seeing you here again in the coming years.
Yes, definitely.
Superb. Also, can we just bring back to today? Then have we got any plans for this morning's race?
Just go out and have fun,
Yeah.
like we did the last race, and speed will come hopefully, and I'll keep it smooth as always. So, I'm really excited.
You are going into this as the fastest ever newcomer sidecar person, so that must be a fair feat for you.
Yeah, definitely. Again, not something I thought I'd ever get, but I know, absolutely buzzing.
Super. Well, thank you very much, Reece. Best of luck to you and everybody for today.
Nice one.
Oh, it's great. Oh, it's good to see Reece out and about. There we go. You got Pete Founds there just warming up his bike, ready to be taking up the scrutineering soon. The team, the pit boards will be all setting off now before roads close. They've got a strong team around them. It'll be really interesting. It's always great to watch the Founds team, the Founds boys. All right. I should have a little look down here. See if any more sidecar people are about. As I say, everybody be flat out rushing out to try and get themselves sorted for the first race today. It's been brought forward an hour, of course, until 10:30. You see Bruce Miller's once again there. You got the wreck of Chris Schofield's bike, but Bruce Miller's bike should be there. But that has evidently gone also to scrutineering. I do apologise, there doesn't seem to be many people around about the paddock today. Not only are spectators, they're probably all trying to shake off their early morning hangover, because you've got to have a good time at TT. But the drivers, they would just be wanting to get themselves rested up for today's race. Feels quite like it's behind the scenes almost. Do you know what I mean? Like you've had the 2 weeks of the hustle and bustle of around about the paddock, but then now suddenly there don't seem to be many people about. It's quite peculiar, really. Alright, how you doing? Matt, I guess just Bruce Miller's passenger, of course, just fetching down the helmet. Every single time that the riders go out, they always take the helmets up after the race or after the practice, just to get themselves sorted up to the Ally van, which provide a fantastic service here. Alright. You alright? Just see if of course, everyone will be rushing about to try and get there. Of course, pushing the sidecar race forward one day does create problems for people such as for trying to get ferries home and stuff like that. So I've heard there's been some problems trying to get the ferries booked on later in the week, obviously because it's so busy. Do you fancy a quick word, John? Yeah, mate, yeah. Spot on. Yeah. So, John, you seem to be all nearly packed away. Just you got your bike there ready to go out in about an hour and a half time now, isn't it? How are you feeling for today?
Oh, great, mate. I can't wait. So, it's a lovely morning, and we're just going to get out and crack on.
Superb.
Pity I haven't done my hair for this interview, isn't it?
So, you spent all week practicing in the evening when the sun's very low in the sky. Yeah. Will that make any difference in the morning when it's quite high, when the sun's quite high?
Yeah, it'll suit me that, yeah, because I'm not a big favourite of strong sunlight, so yeah, that'll suit me today. Good conditions, so we'll just give it our best.
Fantastic. And now, of course, it's only 2 laps this morning. How did that change? Did that change anything going into the race?
I'll be able to get a cup of tea quicker when I get in.
Superb. But you'll have to run with less fuel, of course. How much fuel do you normally run for a race?
Normally around the 38-40 litre, so we've took about I think we've took about 12 litre out this morning, so that'll do.
Fantastic. And do you think that'll affect the handling of the bike much?
It does affect it on the braking and the handling, you know, and obviously speed and everything. So, yeah, it's suits me all of these conditions at the moment.
Oh, superb, superb. So, going into this racing, as yourself and Dermot, got any plans, any targets of what you want to do?
Go faster. Go faster. Go fast or go home.
Absolutely, and that's a fair phrase that you have to go by for the TT, aren't you? Well, best of luck for this morning, John.
Thank you
Hope
very
you have a
much.
fantastic race.
Yeah, thanks for your help.
Can just get a free wheeling off you.
Yeah.
Marvellous. Spot on. You're very welcome. Tom Herbertson there in the corner. He's just had his first ever TT podium, which is absolutely fantastic. In the Super Twin race yesterday. Super Twin race yesterday as well, for those of you who haven't heard, it was Michael Dunlop's 27th TT win, which means he is the greatest ever TT rider of all time. He's overtaken his Uncle Joey's record of 26 TT wins. Now that is some feat. That is unbelievably impressive. Most people would even dream of just winning one. Never mind 27. Anyway, any members of Team Real Racing out and about? I think they're all. Like I say, it's particularly hard when they bring stuff forward, especially at stuff late notice. Of course, John and James Saunders. I saw James Saunders just before, and he said he was in bed and he had to get his mum to wake him up to come out. It was so last minute. It was quite a funny way. Just go try and see if there's anyone about in Team ARC that could fill us in a bit more on this story that I was saying about how I had to rush an engine over from Heysham yesterday to try and get it in for the race today. No man, there's no one about. Right, I just have a quick look down here, but then I think basically everybody's waiting with bated breath for the final race of the Sidecar TT 2024. Freewheeling media, Sidecar TT. Oh, I can't wait! I don't want to put now with Ben Birch and Kevin Russo in the mix. I really don't know what the podiums will be. I'm really excited for later on this morning. Right here, I think I spy a certain Mr. Dawson in the background there. Let's see if we can have a little track to him. Bob, do you fancy a really quick chat? Like really quick? Yeah. Spot on. So, Bob, of course, the race has been brought forward this morning. How did that make you feel?
Tired. No, it was all right. I got a really early bed last night, actually. Just feeling a bit knackered after being here in a field for 2 weeks. So, but yeah, it doesn't really bother us. And look at it. I mean, it's just a nice little ride in the country, isn't it? In the sunshine.
Absolutely. So it's only 2 laps. So how did that change your thought or the bike going into the race?
Yeah, I mean, obviously running a bit less fuel, so it'll be a bit easier to push harder from the start. I mean, obviously, I haven't tried that yet, so we'll just see what comes, really, see what happens as we get going round.
Superb. Well, yourself and Matty, you're both newcomers here at the TT this year. How has it been so far?
Oh, it's all a bit surreal, really. You know, I mean, our aim was just to qualify and get some finishes, and then we had a half decent finish for newcomers.
A half decent. It was a fantastic finish with a brilliant lap time, Bob.
Yeah,
don't play yourself down like that.
Yeah, we're really happy with it, but you know, trying to be modest about it. But yeah, so you know, there's a few areas that we know we can work on, so we're going to try that. But it's funny, I've tried this before in practice. You think there's places that I'm going to go a bit quicker there, and you get there, and it doesn't happen for whatever reason. It's like fly-by-wire between your brain and your throttle. Whether your hand actually does it or not, it's another matter.
Oh, fantastic! Well, do you think we'll see you here again in the coming years?
Yeah, I think we'll. Let's see how this one goes, but we're definitely interested in coming back.
Marvellous. Well, thank you very much for your interviews here at the TT, and all the best for this afternoon. For this morning, sorry.
Cheers. Yeah.
Spot on. Can we just get freewheeling? Superb. Right. Well.
See you up there.
Yeah. See you later, Bob. Right. Well, with that final interview there, I think because the paddock is just so empty at the moment, everyone's getting ready for this race. I think I'm going to call it a day there. That was the last daily download with me, Jack Laidlow. But join us very, very soon, where Hayley will be taking you into the holding bay to look around the bikes before they go for the final race this year. Oh, it's exciting. Freewheeling, by the sport, for the sport.
Race 1 of the Alaman TT 2023.
This is it. In our sport, this is the big showdown.
Away they go. We are three-wheel racing in the Isle of Man once again. And is it going to be the Ben and Tom Birchall show, or will it be Pete Fownes and Jevon Walmsley? What are we going to see from Ryan and Callum Crowe?
More outfits leaving the grandstand. Bit of wheel spin away there.
That's extremely close.
To be up in 5th place as a newcomer is brilliant.
That is even quicker.
Yep, you see the helicopter struggling to keep up.
And Fownes and Walmsley. Gaggle of outfits coming up the mountain. Super hard to pass here.
They're not scared of jumping that outfit, that is for sure.
Continue to apply the throttle hard on the exit there. Have a look at this. Oh, they've done it. They've broken the 120 mark on lap 2. Absolutely incredible.
We have witnessed history at the Isle of Man once again.
They take the checkered flag.
And they are raised, and rightly so. What a performance from Ben and Tom Birchall.
Everything were right, Tom were perfect. 100 years of Sidecar racing, what a ride, it was something else.
We made up with the second lap, we broke the 190. Let's see if we can do a bit more in the next race, eh?
Never really thought that I'd ever turn right into this park firm again. We're so happy.
What a way to celebrate the centenary.
If TTs were meant to be easy, everyone would have a go at doing it, wouldn't they?
Road racing is far more exhilarating, pumps the old adrenaline up massively.
This thing, it's the bumps. I mean, your chin takes a pounding, your body takes a pounding. I think I'm built for the bumps.
Okay, what are you giving here? Got to try. It's TT, isn't it? That's what we expect.
It is what it is now. 3 laps today. Just get a finish, get home, have a beer.
Battle against the course, battle against yourself. It's what the TT's about, isn't it?
Just glad to be here in the 100th anniversary.
And away we go.
Look at the speed. That looks far from comfortable. Absolutely tied in a knot in that sidecar outfit, trying to hide from the wind. Very exciting young pairing.
This is that wheel spin as they come out of Quarterbridge there. On it. Just look at this. Taking an absolute battering.
Yeah, they're not going to back off to the end. They've got to keep the pressure on the Birchalls.
Through the timing beam, they've broken their own lap record. Look at this.
Oh, look at the speed.
Unreal.
Heart's pounding now. It's hard work, we all know that. Obviously, it's completely different around here. There's officially 2 pensioners on this bike.
I just hang on to him, to be fair. I've just done my fastest ever lap.
Driver's up for it, and I'm up for it, so hopefully we can push on a bit more.
So impressive. Oh, look at him go.
Tucking in now and up through the gears. It's an absolutely epic performance from Ben and Tom Birchall. Their 11th TT win in a row, a total of 14.
Wow, what a phenomenal TT.
To do 120 lap at 100 years, to come away with 2 wins, mega. Shame we want the top step, but 120 is a bonus, and it's to get third out of the week we've had. Couldn't ask for anything else.
We managed to do a 120, so next year's got to be 121, hasn't it?
It's been a bit wild at the end here, hasn't it? Huh? Yeah.
It's going to make TT 2024 something to behold